because I always forget to hit record. Okay. So good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me tonight. If you guys are new to the chat or to the group, thank you for coming. Let me introduce myself. My name's Nadi, and I am the leader of our team. I started with LuLaRoe in February of last year, February of 2015. When I signed on, there was around 950 consultants, and things were different. Very different. People did not know anything about LuLaRoe. It was hard. It was very hard. You had to learn a lot about the materials and the fabrics to like sell it to people because they didn't know what it was. They didn't understand the value of the product. So everything has its challenges. If you guys are new in your area, you're like, oh, I'm the only person here. It's wonderful. It is, but it also has a drawback. So I always keep that in mind if you guys are new to an area. I'm a coach now with LuLaRoe. And basically what that means is that we have a great team and we have some rock stars. I am one of around 125 coaches in the entire company. The company now has around 34,000 people. So yes, so if you ever think about that, I would say if you guys are always thinking like, can I do this? Do you think that's even possible? Is it realistic? It totally is, okay? I'm an immigrant, okay? I am a mom. I started LuLaRoe working and still doing eye surgery. You know, I worked and I did everything I could. And look, you know, I'm in the top less than 1% of the company now. You know, so yeah, always remember that. You know, the only person really honestly stopping you from your achieving your goals is you. You know, believe in yourself and you can totally make it happen. So tonight we're going to talk about Post Simplify. Now, there's nothing else that I would teach you guys that you have to pay for, but you do have to pay for Post Simplify, okay? It's only $10 a month, but I wanted to tell you why you should.
What is it? I don't know what that is.
Exactly. So I'm going to tell you what it is. So basically what it is, when I started, it wasn't like now where you have queue and you have a few weeks to research and learn things. It was like sink or swim. I sent in my paperwork on Friday. They called me on Monday. I onboarded then, and I had my inventory by the following Friday.
Oh
so yes, I had literally less than 2 weeks to buy all my inventory. I mean, to buy all my racks, buy all my bins, get everything I needed, set up my group, everything. So during that time, I didn't know anything about Post Simplify. So what happens is that I would make a party, like an event, right? And I'm going to show you. And I had to remember, oh my God, I got to talk in that party today. I got to post. I got to say something. So that I would always keep the party kind of active until the pop-up occurred. And it was stressful. I would sit there and think about, oh my God, I got to remember this to tomorrow. I got to make sure I say something. I got to, you know, and it stressed me out because sometimes I would have literally like 4 events lined up, you know, and I'm like, I had to remember to post on all of them. And I'm like, oh my God. Well, Post Simplify is a system that does it for you. So what you do is that it also can post in your group. It can post on your page and it can post on your private, your events. So let's say you say to it, okay, tomorrow I'm going to post about Cassie's, and you'll make a little Cassie collage and you'll tell it, post this tomorrow at 8 p.m. and you post that at 8 p.m. in the place you tell it to. So it's an extremely easy system to use. I'm going to show you how it works. And it really honestly just plain old it like saves you so much time and stress. Totally worth the $10 a month, in my opinion. It actually even has the capability to post inventory into your albums in your group. So if you ever have, you know, a situation, you're like, well, I may be on vacation and I might not be able to actually post my inventory that night, but I'll be back the next day. You can have it set it up so that it posts for you while you're on vacation. And then you come back and you're like, you know, so it's really awesome, you know, and again, it's only $10 a month. It costs, I honestly think that it's not even that much. I think it's $4 a month now. It's really, really cheap, very affordable. A lot of other systems don't post to your albums, like Hootsuite and little things like that. There's a bunch of different little sites that do these kind of things, but most of them don't do the posting to the group. Now, if a little backdrop of Post Simplify, it was created by Kim Rollins' husband. Kim Rollins is our Lula grandmother. She's all the way in the very top of the tree. She was sponsored by Deanne herself. And she actually has about 70% of LuLaRoe under her. So, yes, she has. She's the first person to make $1 million with LuLaRoe 1 year. Yes. And let me tell you, this woman has a heart of gold. Okay. She is making an orphanage in Mexico with her money. So, yes. And they do mission trips and they collect like, you know, used or new Lularoe for different kids. Like she makes a whole spreadsheet of every kid and their size, and just different consultants volunteer to take a kid on for Christmas or whatever. And her husband and her take it all down.
That's
So,
awesome.
she's amazing. Let me see. We have a message in the chat. A little off topic, but kind of related. What about Shop the Row? I think it also does this plus other things. Well, that's a great question. So Shop the Row, basically what it is a system that posts inventory for you in a group, right? The problem is with Shop the Row that it's not a Lularoe accredited system. Even though it's called Shop the Row, it's their own system. Lularoe will not back it up. And it's not considered something that they will approve, but it's not something that it's against the rules. Does that make sense? So, you know, the problem with too, sometimes it could be like people use it because they take their inventory down every time they finish a party, and then they have to bring it back up, and then they won't have to do all that. For me personally, I always leave my inventory up, so I don't have a problem with that. You know, to me, I think it's like $30 a month. I've never used it, quite honestly. I'm one of those people in the rules, and I'm like, you know what? If it's in the fishy line, I'm going to stay away from it. So, but I know a ton of people that do. There's a lot of them. There's another one called, what is it?
Row with me or something?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That one is like totally walking the hot coals. That's not walking the line. That's walking the hot coals.
Really?
Yeah, that was like, and I mean, that's an example too, where that system, you have to completely sell in a whole different system to your customers. There is no like talking and no feedback. It's a very cold sale, which is what Lularoe is not about. They could post their stuff online and sell it themselves if they wanted cold sales. You know, the point of us being fashion consultants is that they get us. It's not a system where they just go click this, add it to cart, shop, buy. You know, you might as well be Amazon. I mean, it sounds weird, but you might as well, you know. So it's not something that I would personally tell you is going to gain you that, you know, customer base that they know you, they trust you, they're going to keep following you. They don't know you. They don't even know who they're buying from. They just see something and then click and buy. So, you know, that's the thing about that I've learned. I mean, I'm considered an old timer with Lularoe, right? Which, mind you, there's people way older than me in the company. But one thing that we learned from way back was the tricks of longevity. And the tricks of longevity to stay in the business is to have those one-on-one connections with customers. You know, if you are someone that's wanting to only do online, it's trickier, but it can still happen, but it has to happen. You know, like an example for me is that every single time somebody buys from me, I send them a PM once everything's done with their tracking number. And I say, hi, so-and-so, thank you so much for your purchase. Here's your tracking number. Can't wait to see you rocking it. You know, and it's an open invitation for them to contact me and say, thank you so much. That was so fast. Or, wow, thank you so much. And I'll say, no, thank you. I really appreciate you. And it makes you, again, a person, not just a system that they're just working with, you know. So anything that makes people connect to you. I also, too, sometimes try to message people if they bought something and tell them, oh, you know, I just got like right now I had a lady that got a Carly, right? And it was almost identical to one that I bought. And I messaged her and I was like, oh, that Carly is going to look so great on you. I have it too. You're going to love it. And it just opens that conversation. She's like, I've been thinking about Carly's. I'm so glad I did it. Da, 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 da. You know, it's literally like 2 or 3 minutes. You're going to talk to this person, but it's going to be that connection that now she has with you. Okay. I went off on a tantrum. Sorry about that. But let me go ahead and we'll start. So first things first. Let me see on here. Make sure. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys if I'm going to set it up to post into my group, into my Lularoe group, not into an event, but it's the exact same process. Okay. So
are you going to share your screen so we can see that?
Yeah. I'm erasing anything private.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Close the chats here before I share my screen. All right, here we go. Okay, so you guys can see me now? See the screen?
Yep.
Wonderful. So first, I'm going to sign into Post Simplify. So it's postsimplify.com. It used to be Event Simplify. If you ever hear anybody mention that, that was way back, but it used to be called Event Simplify. So Kim Morales' husband is a tech guy, and this is what he does. And he saw that there's a page that she runs called Fashion Stars. Once you guys onboarded, you'll get added to that. If you don't get added to that, please tell your sponsor to add you. It is on yeah, it's called Fashion Stars. And in my team, in our team page, I have a file, and it's called Groups You May Be Added To. So once you get once you're on board, make sure you kind of go through it and be like, hey, Nadia said this group, can you add me to that? She has files, by the way, that are amazing. Files about how to reinvest your money while growing your inventory, how to save money while you're growing your inventory, tax questions, everything. Literally, she has like 101 files in there. Not kidding. So she's wonderful. She's very business savvy and numbers, and she never shies away from being honest and sharing everything that she knows. So her husband, she would post in the group every day. She posts every day. A lot of times it's like tips and encouragement or whatever. But he saw that every day she's taking all this time posting, so he created this system for her, and she decided, okay, let's make this into everyone can use it. So we're going to go in here. Oh, look, it has pricing. I'm going to check on the pricing real quick before I sign in. Yeah, look, it's $4.99 a month. It's not even $10 anymore. It's $5. So, and there is a free version, but I tried the free version. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I'll just pay the $5. Like, you got to be kidding me. It's $5. But it was just too weird. I'm like, okay, I'll just pay it. It was $10 before, so it went down. And the features did not. So we're going to go and log in, and this is what your welcome screen is going to look like. This is called just, your wall, right? So you guys see right here where it says My Batches? Basically what they are is things I've linked before. So all these are items that I've done before, and then I have templates. That's what we're going to worry about tonight. It's templates. You don't have to worry about this. This is all stuff that happened before. So basically what it is, templates is, hi, Lumi. Hello. Sorry, my kids are here. Justin, can you take Lumi to bed, please? Yeah, they're running around the house. They're not in bed. So templates are basically how I want to say it? Like a specific set of posts that you already have told the system. So let me give you an example, right? So I have my 6 days before highlights. I use this one for pop-ups that I already scheduled way before. And the pop-up's getting a little bit closer, and this is what I would post. So this is the 6 days before. I created all these templates, and I created all the collages, okay? But you're going to do this. Mind you, the first time you set this up, it's going to take you an hour, okay? It's going to take you a while, but it's going to be a one-time thing, and you don't have to do it again, So I made this 6 days, and I start with this one. This one, it says, hi, for the next few days, I'm going to be posting inventory, blah, blah, blah. And I post a little, I'm going to, what did I say? Yeah, I'm going to be posting some pictures of different styles I carry so you can have an idea. And I just, so I tell them what's going on. So this is on 6th day at the start of the day. On the 6th day at the end of the day, I post the Amelias. On the 5th day at the start of the day, I do this. For the afternoon, I do the Irmas. For the, so on and so forth. So that every day I'm posting 2 things. And I make sure to tell them, this isn't even all the styles I carry, to let them know, hey, And of course, in here, I also write, let me backtrack. One thing I didn't mention, when I create the events, in case it's a party, I post 2 things. One, about how LuLaRoe only creates so many pieces per style. So that they understand, hey, it's just this many. And then I also write a little bit about, I usually do Patrick and about the designer of the company. Again, so that they can understand the value of our product if they're new to LuLaRoe. So I make those 2. So when these come out, they already know, okay, Nadi's not selling the ones in that picture. Because if you don't put that, you will get people is this one available? And you're like, no, it's not available. That's from 3 years ago, lady. But, so you just always make sure. And in the final one, I introduce myself in the final post. I say, hey guys, so tomorrow's the big day. I can't wait to meet you. A little bit about myself. I'm a mother of 2. I've been with LuLaRoe, blah, blah, blah. Just share something about yourself. And when people come, they know you. They see your picture. they're going to be excited when they walk into the pop-up. It's not going to be so strange anymore. So this is one of the templates. I have different ones for different reasons. Sometimes I have people that contact me and say, hey, I know it's Tuesday, but can you have a pop-up on Saturday? Do you have time? And I'm like, gotta squeeze one in there. So I have a 3-day. And the 3 days is just quick highlights, you know, like basically a few of the same things I just mentioned, and so on and so forth. So these ones, I don't know if they're going to populate. You see how they're going in circles here? They did an update, and he told me that I had to refresh every single template, and I haven't done it because I haven't been doing, like, I've only been doing 2 pop-ups a month, and because I'm pregnant, it ain't no last minute stuff. It is way planned ahead, so I haven't used the 3-day highlights in a while. But these are some of the templates I have. Now, you can either post a template, so you tell it what to do, or you can do just one image. You know, you can say, hey, tomorrow, can you just post this for me? This is me talking to Post Simplify. You know, hey, tomorrow, can you just post this for me? Or you can say, here's, it's going to be these 2 other items, and you're just going to go ahead and have it post for you. So you just have to use templates, but the templates come in handy if it's the same thing over and over again that you're doing. I hope that makes sense. So we're going to go back to the dashboard, and let's pretend we're using the system for the very first time. So first is, I'm going to go to my group. Okay. I'm going to respond to that later. And we're going to go here, and I'm going to copy and paste the URL. This is how Post Simplify knows where to send your stuff. If you don't copy and paste the correct one, it's going to send it to some strange place. So make sure you copy and paste the good URL here. And let's go back to Post Simplify. Sorry, the little thing is right on top and it's hard to see it. Okay, so here we are in our welcome screen. And now I want to create a batch. So tomorrow, I want to talk about, let's see, what do we want to talk about? Perfect teas. In my group. I want to highlight the perfect teas. So I'm going to go to create a batch. And then right here is going to ask me, what is this? A personal event, a group feed, a group event, a page, or a page event, right? So events is self-explanatory, and a group feed is what we're doing. A page is your business page. In case you guys are wondering the difference between a page and a group, people don't join groups, don't join pages, they just like them. And a page is a public public site. So if you ever want to sell items, you cannot, by PMP, policies and procedures, sell them in a public forum. So that means you cannot make a public event and post inventory to it, and you cannot post on your page because it's also a public forum, okay? Just a heads up. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go to group feed, because that's where I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna go here and kind of with the rest.
Can I ask a quick question? Because there's a lot of people that sell stuff on eBay and other public sites. That's not, like, how can they do that? They're not in compliance, right?
Well, people that sell through eBay and such, they might not be consultants. They're just regular folks. And they can do whatever they want. There's nothing we can do about it. At least not now. Not yet. Mm-hmm. So they can sell. That's where you see, you know, like, oh, those leggings are selling for $300, you know.
Yeah. Stupid expensive.
Yes. But there's nothing we can do about it. If you feel that there's somebody on eBay that is a consultant, the only thing you can honestly do is copy and paste it and send it to compliance. But when it comes down to those, there's really not much we can do.
Okay.
Yeah. I can tell you, though, if you ever get a really good pair of leggings that are very sought after, I always highly recommend that you do a silent auction. So like last time, which ones did I get? Oh my God, I can't remember what I got last time. Just like, this was like 2 weeks ago. I can't remember, but I got some leggings that I know people really wanted. And I did a silent auction, and I said, hey, 100% of the money is going to go to, oh my God, I can't remember even what it was. It was a nonprofit. It was to feed the children, I think. And people bought them up. This leggings sold for, I think it was like 100 and.
So you can't sell it for more than MAP, but.
If it's going to charity.
Okay.
It's going to charity, you know? So, and quite honestly, to me, it's like, if it's something that's that valuable to someone, why shouldn't somebody in need benefit from it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, mind you, you can sell an item for more than MAP. You know, just because an Amelia says $65 does not mean you can't sell it for $75 if you want to. You know, you can sell really kind of as high as you want, but it doesn't really help you. People might be, what in the world? What is she doing? You know, so be honest, you know, but for me, like the octopus leggings, I don't know if you guys ever heard of that print. Yeah. Well, the octopus were so hot and they were black with multicolors. Anyway, same thing. I said, you know what? I got them. And what I did was that for that one, those octopus ones went to help a birthing center here. And then I had the paws leggings. So both of them at the same time, I auctioned them. The paws went to help the ASPCA. So, you know, in the local ASPCA, the octopus leggings sold for like 130 and the paws sold for 60. So, you know, I would say, like, if you have this power, help others with it. You know, that's what we're here for. We're here to, like, Lulu Rose thing is it's strengthening families, right? Helping lives, helping people's lives. Like, that should be yours too, in a way. You know, like, if somebody's crazy enough to pay that, why don't we go ahead and help someone with it, you know?
It's true.
All right, so we're going to go in here, and this is going to go to Eastern time, and then when we're going to post it. Quick tip when it comes down to anything that you're posting online, you're just going to have very specific peak times to post things online. They're going to have the most views. So you want to post before 10 a.m. You want to post around lunchtime. And you absolutely want to post after 6:30, 7 p.m. after dinner. Usually people right after they eat, guess what they're doing? They're on Facebook. They're just sitting on the couch hanging out. And that's when the most people are going to be looking at your items or whatever you're posting. So if you post something at 2 p.m., it probably be pretty quiet. If you post it at 7 p.m., you'll see people responding. So always remember that. Peak times is when you want to post. Since we're on that, make sure that if you ever do a giveaway on your group, which a lot of you guys probably will, make sure there's an algorithm to Facebook. And basically what it means is that Facebook will reduce the audience that sees your post if it can tell there's certain things are in it, right? So if you put giveaway, the word giveaway together, it actually will reduce the audience that sees that because it's going to think it's spam, okay? So there's a way around that, which this is how I do mine. When I write the word giveaway, I write G, line, I, line, V, line, like this. Giveaway, right? All the way across. Or you can write G space, I space, right? Same thing with win. Giveaway, win, free. All those three words are things that are going to reduce your audience. So make sure you space them out. Make sure you put a line, something to break the word up, so that it doesn't reduce the audience for it. And trust me, I have sent this to people who have in our team who told me, my giveaway's not working. She did it and she's like, oh my gosh, yes. Like, I'm telling you, thank goodness for my mommy's group that told me that. So, you know, mommy's group help, not just emotional. So I would say, you know, make sure you remember that. Now, so I'm going to put this post to go at 9 a.m. And it says an end date. Doesn't matter because it's still going to post at 9 a.m. And it's not going to erase it after the time. So just leave it be. And then right here is the link. And I'm going to paste my URL for my group. Now, you see right here where it says social media default settings? I just uncheck them because I'm not posting to Pinterest or Instagram or anything like that. And then I hit link Facebook batch. It's going to take a quick second. And then it's going to ask me, would you like to create a new post or would you like to select a template? You remember the 6-day template? I could choose that if I wanted to. But I'm not going to do that. This one's going to be about the perfect tee. The reason why I'm choosing that is because, one, I'm wearing one now. And two, because I just got a shipment of them. And I haven't ordered any in a while. So I'm going to post in here. Let's see. What should we name it? Help me out, girls. What should we do, ladies? Post title. Can't wait to show you guys. Can't wait for you guys to see the perfect tees. I don't know. Can't wait for the sneak peek. And then I'm going to write in the description, wow, these perfect tees are so cute. I don't know yet. I actually haven't opened the box. Don't tell nobody. I just like looked in like for a second. I don't even know which ones are the perfect tees. Okay. These perfect tees are so cute. Fake it till you make it. They're so cute. I can't wait for the video to show you. I will also have, oops, I skipped. Guess what? I got some awesome Carlys, and that's why I want to talk about that. I will also have some amazing Carlys.
Also, Peek is spelled wrong in the title. It's P-E-E-K.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shh, this one, shh. Paisleys. I'm gonna do like a play in words. Paisleys. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Okay. I know it sounds kind of childish and playful, but when you sell online, people like to know you. They like to get to know you. They want to know that you're a person. And honestly, the more honest you are about who you are, the more people will relate with you and the more they'll look forward to it. Now, mind you, I did see 3 other perfects. Let me take that back. I did see 3 and they were cute. Oh, you guys want to see this? I'm going to show you real quick. This is one of the Carlys that I got. Do you see this print?
Oh, that's beautiful.
I know. I'm like, come on, it's gorgeous. So I'm going to work on, this is the Paisley one. Right?
Oh,
so
that's really pretty.
In there, but I'm going to work on that, you know. So I know that people have been looking for perfects, but I know Carlys are hot right now, and I have every size from double extra small to medium that I'm going to be able to post. So I'm going to make sure I start talking about it all the time until I post. So I'm going to go ahead and now let's pick an image, and I'm going to look for a perfect tee. By the way, once you guys, any time period, I keep a ton of images. So do you guys see this? This is like blank business cards, logos, banners, I have everything. We do have a Dropbox that a lot of these things in. I'm not 100% all these business card ones are in there still, but they're great because then you can print your own business cards. You can go to Vistaprint, whatever you want. Yeah, you don't have to like necessarily go to promo and order theirs if you don't want to. See, like the thank you cards, I used to get these from Vistaprint, and I used to write in the back for every order, oh, thank you so much. I can't wait to see how, you know, this azure is going to be lovely in the Florida weather, whatever, you know. And this is a business card one too, another business card, another business card, another business card. So there's a lot. So we're going to go in here. This is party invites. I'm telling you guys, I'm an image pack rat and I love it. I got a 1 terabyte computer once I started with Lularoe just because I knew I was going to save a ton of stuff. So let's go find one with a perfect team. And we have a group called the Consultant Photo Share Group. And this is where I get a lot of images. Again, you have to onboard, but the photo share is priceless. It has around 4,000, 5,000 consultants in it. And there's albums, and each album like Carly, maternity, you know, plus size, whatever. And it's different people just sharing their pictures away. And it's wonderful because you know that this isn't a copyrighted thing. It's something you're allowed to grab. You don't want to go to Google and download images, you know, because then God knows you can literally get somebody that's copyrighted. See, like, let me see if I see it. This lady right here, right? If you Google Madison skirt, you're going to see her. This is actually one of my customers. She's a blogger, and she is actually has this on her blog. She can see you because you're actually stealing an image from her blog and not giving her credit. So, you know, that's an example. The reason I have it is because she shared it with me. Oh. But now she's actually a consultant. She still buys from me. People get addicted. That's what happens. All right. So we have, this is old ones from last year still. I'm going to screw it all the way down. I'm going to go kind of fast here, y'all. Sorry about that. And here we go. This is a great one. So I love this one. She looks kind of like that 90s pop star singer with the glasses, Lisa Loeb, I think it was. This lady reminds me of her. Yeah. And you'll see it. Look, you see her? How she has the glasses and she's wearing like the flat top sneakers. So we're going to go ahead and hit create post, and you're going to see it now. Once we create the post, it's going to say, okay, this is what it's going to look like. And see? And it's a cute picture. It shows that a perfect tee can also be a casual piece, you know? You could dress it up, you could dress it down. I always post lines with Cassie's and such. And I'm going to go to here, configure posters. And this is going to take forever because I have like 3,000 people in my group. Basically what it's doing is that it's going to link it so that somebody's responsible for it. And you're going to choose yourself. but it's not going to show me. See, it's not going to show me. I have to hit in here and load all and then search for me. That's the only downer to my group because it has, you know, like 3,300 people. So it takes a while for it to find me. So I'm going to hit Naughty. Now I'm going to hit search again and it'll find me this time. And I'm going to hit me. Next. Do you see how there's two of me? Mm-hmm. Oh, big tip here. Always create a second Facebook account for yourself. Okay, you see how it's little old Naughty Lynch and Naughty Lynch. You're like, why would I make two accounts? In case one gets blocked, you can still access your group. So both are admins. Both are admins. So whenever, like, let's say those people, they're like, oh, I'm on Facebook jail. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Guess what? If you had a second backup account, it wouldn't be a problem. You would be in your group with no problem and say, hi, I'm just on this other account, but it's still me. You know, and it wouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh, I have to get that phone call later. So here, I'm going to go ahead and hit finalize batch. So here we go. It's scheduled for August 30th at 9 a.m., which is tomorrow. And there's my post. And I hit finalize batch. And that is it. You guys see how simple that was? If I wanted to add more posts in the bottom there, I just hit add post. And there again, you can choose the time for that post. You can use the image for that post, the wording for the post. And that's it. When you go back to your dashboard, it's going to show here that you have a project coming. Where is it? See right here? Little Row Naughty Lynch Speakeasy Active. And it's going to be that one, the one that we just created. So it's pretty simple. You guys have any questions about this so far? No? Okay. So in case you guys ever have any questions, you don't have to have an event to create a batch. You can just go in here. Go ahead, Lindsay. Do you have a question?
No, I was just gonna say. So this isn't inventory management or anything. This is just to manage your events on social media. Does it only do to Facebook, or does it do Twitter and Instagram too? Or
I don't know, to be honest, because it needs to have a link. And you see how it says for Facebook? Mm-hmm. So, you know.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever done anything that wasn't Facebook. But I mean, it has the systems there. I think you just need to have some kind of link. You know? I don't know. That's a really good question.
I set up all these accounts, so I have them all. I mean, I'm not, you know, and that, yeah, to your point earlier, it's like trying to keep up with everything. Like, oh my gosh, what do I post on what? You know.
Well, I only have a Facebook and I have an Instagram. Okay. And then I have Periscope, but Periscope is not, it's live, so you actually have to, like, you know. And Periscope is great. It's a great tool for your customers to get to know you. I actually started by doing YouTube videos. My first box reveals were all on YouTube. Actually, FYI, the first ever YouTube video I ever done in my entire life was how to wear maxi skirt different ways. And that video has gotten close to 80,000 views now.
Wow.
So yeah. You know, and it's just me here like this, literally same backdrop, and like 4 kids on the table while I was talking. You know, so it's wonderful. I did also too the capris, like how to make your leggings 3 different ways and to how to shorten them. And that video has also gotten like 50 or 60,000 views. So, you know, at the end of the day, guess what? It's going to show your customers that you can wear leggings in the summer, and it's going to help your leggings sew in the summer. You know, with maxi skirts, it's going to show the flexibility of a maxi skirt. I literally have pulled up my video and like shown it to customers during a pop-up. And like last time I sold 4 maxi skirts from one person from showing her the video. Wow. It was like, oh, okay, I need 4 of them. She needed 2, her daughter needed 2, you know, so totally helps. Those are great tools for us. I'm not sure, you always have to decide on your own whether you wanted to actually make it. My video went up. I don't know what happened there. You have to kind of decide on your own whether you want it to be a business selling platform for yourself. Just remember, again, it can get kind of weird with the whole selling in a public platform. So like example, when the new policies and procedures comes out, I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure what's going to be in there and what's not, because things like Periscope are kind of public, you know? So I would tell you, you may see it that they either reword it so that you have to have it in a private video for only people that follow you, and things like that. Because right now it's not. Anybody, anywhere can watch your video when you start it. Most of the time people just start a public feed.
Yeah, I participated in a Periscope sale, and there was like a lot of creepers making like nasty comments against the hostess.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, dude,
Like,
you remember
it
who
was
it was?
bad.
You remember who the consultant was?
Sarah Quinlan, like they were just saying rude,
Really? She's a
nasty
little
comments.
No, they do that, especially if it's a daytime one. If it's a daytime one, the more creepers you get.
Really?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. I will be honest with you. I have Sarah's. Are you under Sarah, Melanie?
Yeah, I'm under Sarah.
Okay. Hi, welcome. Sarah, she, let me see. Okay, Chrissy's your sponsor, but Sarah is under Chrissy. And Sarah had her first pop-up with me long time ago. And, at that time, she was thinking about it. She's awesome. I love Sarah. She's another one I talked to today for a while. But with Periscope, you have to be really careful. You have to be careful about the words you can say. I mean, even some simple things, like you want to make sure your house is clean, for example, because people can see your house. And all of a sudden you're like, okay, like right now, for example, I'm here and I would worry, okay, do I have like diapers sitting on the table? Because people will notice that. They'll notice you have a dirty diaper sitting on the table, So you have to be careful. And then the creepers, like, is definitely one of those things that you have to be real careful and whether you want to go do that or not, For me personally, like I said, I use it as a selling platform. So I will do my box reveals through it, tell everybody about it, get them excited, and share the video in my group. So people can see my Periscope, but it isn't coming by from my video. At least not, I haven't, Does that make sense?
So you did it on Periscope or no, you didn't do it on Periscope?
I did the box reveal through Periscope, but I still sold through my group.
Oh, so you just showed everyone on Periscope and then posted. So how did that, like, if you had really desirable prints, like how did that work? Like people hurry back to your page and.
Always remember, I will be completely honest with you. You guys saw my post right now, right? You and your tone and positivity will determine whether it's a great print or not. A lot of times. Everybody has an eye. Everybody has different tastes. So if you see something like, oh my gosh, hey, everything is like a work of art in a museum. You may not want that hanging in your house, okay? But that doesn't mean you can't appreciate it, So it's against ethical policy to have more than one F-word account. Is that a concern? Laura, I don't think it is because it's a different email account that you're using. It would be different if it was the same Gmail account, but this one, like one's to my private, the other one's to my business. And it's only like, I keep everything very generic. And I never even posted my other one. I would say on there, if you guys are looking for me, look for me in my other profile because this isn't me. But I would say, honestly, as long as you have it real separate, then you're fine. But that's a good question. Now, so I would say when you do the videos, this is what I personally do. I actually open the box from the bottom before the video, okay?
And do it size order.
I go ahead and make sure my inventory is all in there and prep myself for it, okay? I used to not do that, and I always faked the funk, and it was fine. But sometimes you have things in there will shock you, okay? An example is the space leggings. I don't know if you guys ever seen those that look like outer space. And they were hot, and I wanted one so bad because I'm a nerd. And guess what? I'm here doing a box review. I'm like, oh, look at this great box. Turn the camera. I can't wait to show you. And they flung them so they wouldn't see. I was like, they never saw that I got space leggings because I wanted them, But that's an example. So I open the box from the bottom. I inventory, put everything back in there, give a quick tape in the bottom, and then open it from the top during the video. And they can tell that it's never been opened on the top. And I just go ahead and do my video and tell them, hey, look at this. I can't wait to show you. And I can just go through it, and videos are awesome, especially to show the specific aspects of a print. So an example, I don't have it anymore. I sold it, but I had like a luminescent dress from the holidays. They have this print that looks like color rainbows when you look up close. Melanie, did you ever see that one? Okay, sorry. But it had a luminescence, so you had to kind of like show it, and you're like, look at it glowing. You see? In the camera, you may not be able to see it. You're like, look how beautiful. It's like fish scales, you know? So it's really good to be able to show that. Even now, like when I have people tell me, do you think that Amelia will fit me? Is it like stretchy? Is it kind of like stiff? Like, how is it? I go ahead, grab that Amelia, do a quick video on Facebook Live. Oh, look how wonderful it is. Look at the stretch. And I go ahead and show them the dress. There has never been once, not once, that I've done a private piece reveal like that and the person not bought the item. They always buy it every single time. So, and I think it's because they can confidently shop because they've seen it. They can say, oh, wow, Nadi showed it to me. I saw it. It's cute. It's bouncy, whatever, you know? So, but I think that's it. But that's it. That's the class for Full Simplify. I think next week's class, I cannot remember the topic. Let's see. I made up this whole thing too, and I can't remember. I'm so bad. Where are we? Q Comfort. Next week is going to be Hostess Prep. So we may actually have a guest speaker for that. I actually like having guest speakers from our team on here. And Hostess Prep is extremely important. You guys know how people are like, how do you sell 80-something pieces in a party? How did she sell 100 pieces? Hostess Prep is one of the #1 reasons. And so I'm going to show you guys what the basics of it is, the good wording of it, extra tools. You know how I yap a lot? Let me tell you, when it comes to Hostess Prep, you cannot talk too much. Yeah. You want that lady to know everything top and down, because the more she knows that she has to, you know, work and earn free clothing, the more she's going to want to earn free clothing. And the more she's going to get psyched about earning free clothing. So it's a win-win. Anyone have any questions? All right. Well, this week we have our team call on Wednesday nights. Everybody's welcome to that, no matter if you're in queue or not. And I think that would be it for this week. Yeah, so team call. And I will post any kind of new updates in case I forget. If you guys are wondering, we do have a home office call, but that's only for people onboarded. But if you guys say, hey, Nadi, is there anything important that was mentioned? I don't mind sharing about it at all in the Q chat. So just remind me, I'm just kind of forgetful. So I try to do the cute, you know, the cute little hotline things, and that's kind of the best of my ability right there from remembering. So at any time, just ask me. But it was so great to see all of you. And yeah, I hope that Full Simplify is something you choose to use. It's really awesome. It's really, I don't get any money, by the way, in case you're like, oh, Nadi's going to send a link. And no, like, no. Okay. There's none of that. It's just really helped me so much. And I don't want you guys to ever have that kind of stress. So I hope you have a great night and take care. We'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye.